Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. And so, Libra, wow. You have some very interesting cards, let me tell you. You have right at the beginning, the clover and the child. Before I begin, let me just say that this could be your energy, it could be theirs, it could be something you're both feeling or experiencing, okay? You have the clover. So there's some lucky break. The clover is a very positive symbol, and it's also very quick moving. So whatever is happening, whatever this lucky break is, it will happen of a sudden. Okay, so, and typically it is unexpected. So it just kind of, you know, it's like it's your lucky day. Maybe that's what I'll call this video. It's your lucky day. Anyway, it has to do with the child. Some new beginning. This is very light, playful, fresh energy. It's like a fresh start. The birth of something. Something here is happening, and the reason it could be changing or have changed, because this is like a change in fortune with the clover. Whatever this is, it's happening because somebody is looking at a situation through new eyes, with a fresh new perspective. So let's go deeper into this. Look at this. You have the apple, love, temptation, consequences, wisdom gained, passion, that somebody can be hungering for you for them, whoever's energy this is. In a love situation, somebody was upset. And that makes sense if you think about the child, which is seeing something through new eyes. But initially, when it happened, they were upset because this, you can clearly see on the card, it's like out. So, and he's in reverse. So there was a discussion because here somebody's talking. Maybe they're the only one talking. I don't see the other ones talking. It's like, well, maybe they tried to make this person understand, but they were having none of it. And there they are in the reverse. So a discussion that went bad. If you would have tried to convince this person of something, no way. They weren't listening. Nope. And so then on that, there's the Fool. So, I mean, you know, the Fool clearly is hanging there, right? It could be that they ended it and they didn't want to because the Fool is smelling the rose. He may have ended it because of fear of loss, because of the heat of the moment, possibly. But even though they've fallen, and or they feel like they've fallen, maybe they feel like they took a risk and they were led astray because here they're angry, you know. But even though all of this has happened, they're still smelling the rose. Look at that. They still want this. They still want you. Look. whatever this is, it feels like a very tense situation. It's like he's gripping that cliff, like it's very difficult to hold on or to hold that position, you know. The convenanza. Well, the convenanza is maybe holding back out of fear, um, wanting or yeah, wanting to see the larger picture. She's looking up at this big eagle or bird. It's huge. The Ten of Coins can be to take a risk or taking a risk, but here we have a trunk and a coin that is out, and the child is showing it to the dog. There could have been a new, this could have been, you know, a fairly new relationship, a month, a year, even longer, I suppose. But he's holding up one coin, and she's missing one coin. So where, I mean, faithfulness and loyalty were what was in question here. This is what has this person upset. Maybe they didn't want to take, because the Ten of Coins can also be about taking a risk, taking a gamble. And the Fool, well, look, he took that gamble. He followed his heart, and whoop, look at him, he's hanging there. So this is what he's thinking. Not what will happen. It's what's in his mind, because, you know, it was in the heat of the moment. I feel like we have the intellect up here, and the intellect is ruled by Mercury. Okay, so this is about how one thinks, plans, solves their problems. It is the plagues of the mind, fantasies, illusions. I feel like somebody's trying to figure out what's true and what's false. They could suspect that they may have been given false information, but based on their life experience that has shaped them, they would see something a certain way because of the swords and because of their own bad experiences. But what we see is a changing perspective. Let's not forget that. But the past taught this person that they couldn't trust or shouldn't trust so easily, you know. These are all remembered swords. Each one is remembered. Look how they drip with blood. And so they are definitely carrying some wounds that have not yet healed. And to them, it's like, whoa, stop, you know. And, you know, it casts shadow over the situation and distorts it, you know, these swords. Right here we have the Five of Coins. We have it also over here. On this one in particular, we see three people, okay? All three are wounded. They're all experiencing some physical, emotional, or spiritual poverty and desperation. Two are sitting, waiting for help and charity, and one is clearly trying to move forward with what they have left, desperately clinging to the scarf to keep warm, you know, lest the wind come along and take that away too, you know. That's how they're feeling. And so the church behind here, it represents a place of warmth and safety. The light in the window, of course, is heavenly guidance. But none of these people are seeing it, or they've turned their backs on it. Perhaps they've all lost faith. But yet, this card indicates that help is available. The help they seek, it's there. But they're going to have to acknowledge it. They're going to have to step inside. So the message of this card is that help is here. It is available. But whomever this is must choose to reach for it. If you're unhappy in your circumstances, then take the necessary action to change them. This is a temporary energy. It will not last, because the moment they choose to make this change, this whole image will change. And so clearly this person struggles, and this person, it's the same card but a different deck, and you can see the emotion that pulls at this person, struggling to move on or move away from something, something you once really, or someone you once really loved, you know. This person is really having to fight a desire to go back. So, yeah, look, the next card. Oh my God, the Three of Swords. Look, there it is. Look, the Squire of Swords in the heat of the moment. And the other person may not have saw this coming, because they appear to be, while they're shown as having been blind, or a blind man, somebody who doesn't see. And you see this little person there, and there's friends involved. So possibly somebody else was around when this happened, or involved in some way that kind of egged that person on. They may have acted very childish at the time. If that is the case and the child has appeared, then this person should consider how they might be able to approach the issue with a fresh new perspective. Once again, and interestingly enough, look at that. They love you. It's clear. It's clear. It's just so clear. All right. They love you. And that, of course, is apparent also with the apple. It is apparent here, here, and here. Look, the lion is somebody very, very important. So that indicates to me that you, or the situation, is very important to this person. The card of devotion, well, there you go. Just the word alone says it all, right? It's passion, desire, being devoted to something. You either did or would give anything for that person. Or it feels like you gave everything you could. You fantasize, whoever this is fantasizes about the other. I kind of feel like this is going both ways, you know. Both longing for the other. The love is there. I mean, the love is there. It's clear. There's other issues that need to be worked out. So this person here has very deep trust issues, and may have misinterpreted something because of it. Yeah. You look at that. Squire of Shields, and this 10 is very different than the others. You know, every deck, for me, every deck is like a person. They've got their own personality. Although they're similar, they're very different. And so, Squire of Love and no, Squire of Shields and Squire of Love is also here. Okay, so the Squire of Shields is questioning a story or somebody's story. I feel like they're wondering what's true and what's false. I feel like they are doing this, which is looking at something with a fresh new perspective. And this is because something, they saw something perhaps suddenly in a moment, or something was shown to them that caused them to look at it in a with a different view or different perspective. Or it's like a light bulb suddenly came on. I feel like this person has been trapped in their mind for a very long time, and it is about setting themselves free. I think that all the thinking they've done, they have, as I feel like they have landed on something. It's like their mind was turning and turning and turning, and finally there's something that they see. They have the mind, the intellect here, and they have this Seven of Swords, which here in this deck is a card of imprisonment of the mind. Locked in a certain state of mind, and having been locked in that state of mind for a long time, it's like it kept them in prison. A lot of fears, a lot of worries, obsessing over something, overthinking something. But something lit up during this time, or does light up during this time for this person, because we see it. It's almost like there's divine intervention. It's like they're thinking and thinking and thinking, and they keep hitting brick walls. They don't understand. And then, boom, the light comes on. There's divine guidance here because the Star is here, and the Hanged Man in this deck is receiving an understanding. He's receiving what he needs. Okay? Yes, look. Oh yeah, the Nine of Swords, dealing with his inner demons. This is what he's been, all of these worries. There it is there it is here, and look who's here. Judgment. Oh yeah, divine intervention is going to bring a huge change, and it will happen quite suddenly for this person and for you. And so here they are, wanting to apologize, trying to come up with a new plan. They are still they walked away, I feel. But when they walked away, they were still interested, and they are still interested. Although they did end it. Look, King is in the reverse. He was upset. He was angry. But look at him here. He's back in the upright. Oh, yes. Still very much interested, wanting to reach out. Thinking, trying to come up with a possible solution, trying to find the right words, because this person here is preparing what they're going to say. They're preparing perhaps their defense. This card here is sitting next to that Seven of Swords, and I feel this is the state of turmoil. To repair or to start anew is what this is. And that had them, that question had them trapped out of fear. They have or will soon be shown the way. There's divine guidance here for whomever this is. Oh, God, I just love these cards. So there they are. This person is, I feel, head over heels in love with you. I saw that card here. This is head over heels in love. Okay, and oh, look at that. There's that hangman. And so there's the hangman again. And there we see the heavenly guidance with the angel. And we also have it here. Wow. This person is head over heels in love with you. Oh my goodness. They were misinformed. It has already, you know, I mean, the apple speaks to consequence, so there's been a huge consequence for that, and they suffered a great loss. But, you know, it's not too late. And they're coming up with a solution here. This person is thinking of you and a peaceful solution. And you see here they are coming up with an idea. They've got it on the wall. Okay, this is about working together, building something together. How can I do this? How can I make this happen? Right? And they've prepared the field, okay, because this coin's not yet planted. But you can see that they are tilling the soil. So they are preparing the field to plant the coin and come forward. And now they know how to do that because they are being divinely guided. And not only do they know how, my goodness, a door is going to open. There's some type of lucky break. And maybe that is the door, but I think it's something else that is going to happen quite suddenly. Now they see the next is going to be to take action on this. Okay, and I feel that the divine events just kind of fall into place to make that happen. There's definitely spiritual help and a restoration too of faith. Because on this card it was lost. So Libra, it is not just their lucky day, but it's your lucky day too, and it's coming. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.